What's up, people? I am back. Sorry I didn't do this video yesterday. I dozed off, but today, well, I got two videos. A little bit later, like probably in the afternoon, probably at the other house, I'll be doing Frankenfish. But right now, I am going to be reviewing the second part of Leprechaun in the Hood, called Leprechaun Back to the Hood. Came out 2 years later, and pretty much this one, I love it. It's just as funny as the other one. This one does feel more like a bunch of skits, but pretty much the premise is, I'll admit I don't really remember the characters' names. I'm sorry about that, but it opens with like you see this pastor send the leprechaun back like to where it came from because with like a curse, well, or like yeah, like with you know his religion basically sends it away. You get this little opening animation, which is like a condensed version of his origin story, which is pretty funny. I actually gotta give it to him. The animation wasn't bad. So then we meet these characters, who, yeah, it plays out like a normal Hood movie, like Leprechaun in the Hood did. And one day they find this girl. I do remember her ex-boyfriend was a drug dealer. You have essentially the stoner character, and then you got like the main girl and her friend. Then she falls in like a well or like a structure, and they find the gold. And basically, this is how Leprechaun comes back because he knows his gold's stolen. And it almost just becomes a rap video because there's like a section where you literally just see them spend the money, or like the gold. And it does just feel like a series of skits, though. Because what I mean is, like, at times, like, it just feels like different, like, skits with the Leprechaun. So, basically, where we really get our real, like, beginning with the Leprechaun, he shows up at this party, and which is going to be my thumbnail. You have a picture of Leprechaun taking a hit. So, the dude in the room, he's not like a main character or anything. He's like a side character. Smoking a bong. While in there, he notices one of the gold. Takes it, but because Leprechaun initially like was smoking with him, and there's a funny scene. And then the guy dropped the gold, and the Leprechaun kills him with the pong. The kills, like in the first one, are very much like more comedic, though there is a kill in here. It's pretty fucking brutal, but yeah, the kills are definitely a lot more like comedic. And then you get like a scene where at the party the guy's making a burger, the stoner character, a burger like a sandwich, and like Leprechaun is like high as fuck, and then he smokes the bong in the refrigerator. Like that is the thing I love about these movies, is how self-aware they are. They know what they are. Even like you have a scene where the drug dealer ex-boyfriend sells some herb to a white guy. You have the white guy say ninja. It's funny. Like throughout the film, they say ninja instead of nigga, and oh my god, like that is the thing. That's why I love that these movies exist. They know what they are. They had fun with it. Well, you could tell Warwick Davis had fun with it. That's why, like, you could just tell, like, yeah, is it a good movie? No. I guess on, like, a technical sense, no. But these movies are great. So, I definitely would recommend watching them together. Like, you could watch them back to back. Or even almost separate from the main, I guess you could say, like, original three, in my view, Leprechaun movies, which I will be getting to next Tuesday. I'll be going back and starting from the original Leprechaun, but I kind of had to do these first So, but yeah, so Leprechaun, continuing, um, the main girl's friend, or throughout the film, there's this one girl that the ex-boyfriend is dating is like a rival of the main girl. She literally gets a gold tooth with the gold, like she like smashes the or like melts the gold down and turns it into gold. I was done. I was like, bruh. So yeah, Leprechaun kills her, the girl with the gold tooth, and then this is where they basically all realize shit's gone down because their friend. Um, oh, there's a scene after the party they get arrested. You know, you have to have a scene with cops. You know, in a hood movie, you gotta always have a scene with cops fucking with them. But then their friend, the main girl's friend, gets killed by the leprechaun pretty brutally, honestly. Like he like shoves his hand through her chest, and then yeah, they find her body, which the blood looked really bad. It looked like paint. I'm not gonna lie, it looked like paint, but it's fine. So it makes it better. So the main girl, the ex boyfriend, and the stoner all like plan like, oh, are we gonna get rid of the gold? The main, the thug ex boyfriend doesn't want to, which in a fucked up way, I agree with him. Like, why would you give up the gold to that guy? That's not smart. So the thug ex boyfriend seemingly runs off with the gold. I think after that is the leprechaun. Then this is where the leprechaun kills the thug ex boyfriend's, I guess, girlfriend throughout the film. Then I'm gonna jump ahead a bit. The police try to arrest the main girl and the thug ex boyfriend. Because he saves her when the leprechaun attacks her. He comes back for her, and then I'll admit I didn't really care for their relationship stuff. When it got to that shit, I didn't care, but it was still pretty funny because the cops were like over the top, obviously. Like, so the cops, then the leprechaun attacks the cops, kills them both, stabs the one cop with a baton, like not a baton, with the flashlight, pretty brutally. Then attacks the boyfriend and the girl. I get this pretty much at this point they're back together. Then they meet back up with their friend, the stoner guy, and then they decide to. Throughout the film, the stoner guy owes this like big. He's basically this big drug dealer of the hood money, and they go to him. But like before he tries to kill them, that's when Leprechaun comes back, kills the main gangster, and then kills kills the main gangster and his crew, and then chases the main group, and then I'm gonna jump ahead a bit to more closer to the final act. They have to find a way to kill the leprechaun, so they go to this like I don't think she's a psychic, but she's either a psychic or she's like the weird woman who knows. She knows like the lore about because she's the one who said earlier in the film that you're gonna get to the main girl, that you're gonna find a lot of riches, and that's what that was. So then yeah, the leprechaun attacks them. I think he pretty much kills the stoner guy. They don't show it, but he does die. He gets stabbed in the goddamn kneecap with a broken bat because he has a bat, but then Leprechaun breaks it and then stabs it in like his knee. So I'm assuming he bled out because we don't see him again. So I'm assuming he died and bled out. But it was brutal, man. I'm not gonna lie. Anything to do with legs or knees or that fucks me up. So we get a big chase. Oh, we also learn that the weakness we don't learn because we kind of knew it from the last movie that one of the leprechaun's weakness is Clover's. So the boyfriend makes because he bought a gun, he decided, and the bullets are hollow tips, so he fills them with Clover's. Initially, nearly successful at killing the leprechaun, but because the bullet jammed, and that was one thing that was mentioned earlier. The leprechaun survives, takes out the boyfriend, breaks his leg, chases the main girl for a while, nearly kills her, nearly throws her off her roof. Oh, she throws the gold in like a a furnace. And then she beats the shit out of the leprechaun, seemingly killing him, going back to her boyfriend to comfort him. But then Leprechaun's back, throws her off the roof, nearly killing her. But then the gun basically unjams, and the boyfriend shoots the leprechaun to death. And then they all kind of celebrate, and then they, in classic fashion, show that the leprechaun's still actually not dead. So that was Leprechaun in the Hood. This movie is fucking great. Yeah, it's not good on paper. The acting isn't great. It almost could be another movie entirely, like the first Leprechaun in the Hood. But this movie knows what it is. It has fun with itself. You even have a scene where literally the leprechaun goes. I should have mentioned this, but before he kills the gangsters, he was like, "What up, my ninjas?" I was done. I was fucking done. Like that. I'm just. That's gonna be the title for this. I'm happy this movie exists, just like the first one. They're fucking funny. Warwick Davis just had fun with it, and that's the thing I'm happy about. I think that's what makes these movies the most fun. Is just how much Warwick Davis is having with it. Because the Leprechaun thing was kind of always kind of goofy. The first one is a bit serious, but I'd argue a lot of them, you got a killer leprechaun. So they're just like, you know what, we're going to fucking go with the gimmick. But aside from that, I really enjoy it. I think In the Hood is probably a better movie, but this one is fun, and you can watch them both back to back. And I love how cheap the title card is. It's like something that really they did on like Microsoft back in the day. So, but yeah, guys, happy I did that one. I'm gonna be doing the original Leprechaun next Tuesday, which the original Leprechaun's actually pretty good horror movie. You have a young Jennifer Aniston in it, so. But yeah, guys, I think this was Aniston pre-Friends, so. Yeah. Later today, if not today, for sure tomorrow. I'll do 2 videos tomorrow if I don't do it tonight. I will be reviewing Frankenfish. That movie's really good. It is a sci-fi-ish movie, but from the Sci-Fi Channel, but it is pretty fun movie about a killer fish. So, I watched it a couple of months ago, so that'd be fun to watch it again. I should be doing that tonight. I'll try to do that today, like in the afternoon sometime. If not, for sure tomorrow, and I'll just do 2 videos tomorrow. But other than that, I am gonna dip, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. As usual. Leprechaun in the Hood is about, I would probably give it a 7, just for entertainment wise, not quality, but entertainment wise. As usual, fuck Kamala, fuck Joe Biden. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.